greetings and to our audience wherever you are. Welcome to another edition of your exclusive interview live here on Atlantic TV, the home TV revolution. We're back, another exciting one. As always, we are located in the little smiling coast of our West African region, which is the Gambia, our homeland. And of course, our studios right here at the West Coast region side of Gambia, Farato. My name is BAKARY MANNEH, aka Big Sam, the host of the most watched TV program right now called Atlantic, of course, exclusive interview with me myself. And today, my guest is another little boy of mine that I like so much and respect. Of course, who and many of them see me as their elder out there. And this is not the first time he was here on another platform called Sports, but this time I brought him here today to talk about him and his work, different from the sporting aspect. And this is no other than Ebrima Njie Fadera, commonly called Njie, or some call him Robin. Robin, welcome to exclusive interview
Thank
this
you so much,
afternoon
my
here on
boss.
Atlantic TV.
Thank you so much, my boss. Indeed, it's truly a pleasure to be here. I am honored.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys, and maybe you have some one or two words for the viewers out there, your company mate, your workman, or your friends out there.
Yeah, yeah. Indeed, Atlantic is home because here is where we feel safe because meeting you is like meeting a person that has opened, that has paved the way for us in media and in whatsoever we are doing today. So shout out to my guys, especially Ganso, KB, Jara, Yusufa, the team, Momodu,
Juntu.
yeah, Juntu. Yeah, and then yeah, interesting times ahead as Novetans and other stuff. So we
Yeah,
are always together at the field.
and it look like a family.
Yeah, yeah. Now we are in fact more than a family.
Yeah, definitely. This
Definitely.
is
Yeah,
family. Thank
yeah.
you very much, that Ebrima Njie Fadera. Well, moving on, for my audience, this is the platform that they should know people that are into position, either youths or old age or different walks of life, and you are part of that apart from sports. Tell us about who is Ebrima Njie, born where, a little bit about Njie.
Yeah. Thank you so very much. Indeed. One of the most hardest thing to do is to introduce
Introduce
yourself.
yourself. All right, just a little bit.
Yeah, but sometimes people will say wow, 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 until but look. I am a young graduate, from Kian Nema.
Okay,
That's
Kianima.
where I started my journey from primary school to Queen Ala Upper Basic School. That's how life has, started with me. Then I came to Brikama. That's where my grandma is. So this is
Oh,
why
oh,
some living in Brikama.
yeah.
My younger brother Alaji, he for him after his birth, he never traveled to Kiang until
Wow,
he grew up to I think around 15 or 16 he started going to Kiang.
wow.
So he was living with my grandma because for us our grandmom is from Sanekunda. He's in Sanekunda.
Okay, Brikama
Brikama.
Sanekunda.
So this is
Yeah.
why we are very connected
Yeah,
to
the
the
Sanekunda
people
have
of
a Kia
Sanekunda.
connection.
Yeah. Yeah. So I am a graduate, a bachelor's degree holder in public administration from the
Wow,
University of the Gambia.
wow.
And fast forward to my educational background. Big Sam, it's somebody from Kiang, that past Queen Ala Upper Basic,
Yeah.
to travel from almost 5 kilometers to attend senior secondary school or perhaps upper basic school. It's quite challenging.
Hmm.
So, but thank God it was possible. People like us, people like my brother Tijan, Yusufa, our colleagues, that started the journey together. We are indeed grateful, and today most of us are degree holders. Some are master's degree holders. And then
Wow.
some are in a very high position. And then, thank God, I started a small advocacy because for me. I was brought up in a room that value women's participation. My grandma has contributed so much in helping women. So this is where I was. This is what it means to me.
Yeah.
So me getting into advocacy, especially supporting girls education, is not something that I just come up and get into
It's
it.
complete. All right, we
Yeah,
will come to that. That's
yeah,
going to be a qual. But you talked about born in Kiang Nema
yeah.
and some educational background takes you to, of course, Kuinal, etc. I think the qualification aspect, you have a bachelor, what
A
year?
bachelor's degree in public administration
From the University of
from the
the.
University of the Gambia.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
beautiful. Well, that is it. I hope my Kumbis our class. We'll get that later on in the huh? So okay, let's talk about you were on it advocacy stuff. Especially, I want to bring in the how do sunlight for girls' education come? I want to know the history because you start the history before I cut you up
Yeah.
about how it come, and then until the birth of sunlight.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sunlight in girls' education came from a very sad story.
Okay,
Yeah,
we want
sometimes,
to know. I think that'd be very interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it's quite challenging for me to talk about it because how it
No, for the
came.
sake of my audience, please
Yeah,
do.
for me, after completing my senior secondary school, before I was a very good football player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why you got the Robin, the
yes,
nickname
Robin.
Robin. Robin.
Parato, everybody knows me in
Oh yeah,
Parato. Yeah, yeah, I
as
was
Robin.
playing for Sky Power. I was a very fine football player. I won the first trophy, Parato Sports Committee, $10,000. We were the first guys to win that
To win,
trophy.
and that was the team called
Sky Power.
Sky Power.
Sky
Okay,
Power, yeah, Sky
okay,
Power. So I was
okay,
playing for Sky Power, both junior and senior. And
okay,
then I played for my village Nema. So, upon my completion at the senior secondary school, I was sick.
okay.
Yeah, so this is how I left Farato to stay with my grandma in Brikama. So
Okay.
this is why most of the people only know my younger brother Alaji, but didn't know me.
You okay?
So that was the time I finally relocated to Brikama. By then I was not feeling fine. So during my time not feeling well, so I was almost bedridden for not 1 month, not 2 months, not
Oh,
for almost 3 months. I was at home, not doing anything. So most of the time I stay on social media to see how the world, because I want to connect to the world,
okay. Yeah,
because
yeah,
I was alone in
yeah.
my house. So we were with my grandma. Yeah, may her soul rest in peace. So like I was watching Barack Obama. He was addressing Africa Union Summit, and
Okay,
then he was talking about the importance of girls' education, and then how girls' education can contribute to uplift poverty, and then can help the country's GDP, and also to boost job opportunities. Because I remember this, that okay, if you have 100%, you save 50, and then you want the other 50% to go outside and look for this other 50% what to eat, is
okay.
always going to be a problem. So
Obviously.
you also need to allow this other 50%, that is women in our society, to also
Okay,
go out and
okay.
look for something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this will bring a balance in our living, and then this will also bring a balance in our development.
Okay.
So fast forward to in 2019, I thought it was, wow, my grandma has contributed a lot for women education, and I also get this idea from Barack Obama. I say, if and then I lost my grandma in 2018.
Oh, man,
So
sorry.
may her soul
So
rest in
rest in
peace.
power.
So I
Yeah.
said, what can I do to have a connection to reflect the work that my grandma has done for the so many years?
Okay.
So this is how I get passionate about helping girls
So
and
she
young
was
women.
also into
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. My
advocacy
my
stuff.
my grandma was an ex-circumciser.
Okay.
She was an ex, and not only that, but she has contributed so much effort in helping women's during birth. When women have
Oh,
some
yeah.
complications, she was
Okay.
like a traditional healer
Healer.
to women's.
Okay.
Our
Yeah.
house, it's always full of
Full of
women,
women.
full of people that
Okay.
come to the house. So I'm always seeing that, and then I see how my grandma was there for women. So
Okay.
for me, I always say I cannot do anything that my grandma has not done
You
to
have to
protect,
compliment.
yeah, to
Okay.
complement. So
Okay.
this is how Sunlight came in 2019. I thought it wise to contribute the quota to help girls in education. And also my younger sister, it has a connection.
Okay.
My younger sister also was in Kia, and then she was in grade 4 by then. And
Okay.
then when I traveled to Kia, after so many years, I did not go to Kia for almost 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So now my younger sister, I could not see her for almost 3 days. So I asked my mom why she's not coming. She said when she go to school in the morning, she will go to attend study class, because by then they newly introduced early childhood education
Okay.
at the school level.
Okay.
So now she will stay at the school. From school immediately she go to Dara.
Mm.
So like the whole day, this young girl, it's not free. She's completely in education. So I said, but look, it's high time to protect this girl. If not, most of rural urban migration has caused a lot of setback in girls' education.
Okay.
So I don't want her to be in that journey. I say, but protecting her is not enough. I have to protect the community as well.
Okay. Okay. By extension.
By extension. So
Exactly.
this is all this idea comes together to establish Sunlight in Girls Education in 2019.
2019.
The idea came in 2019. Immediately in January 2020, I registered the organization in the Gambia.
It's good that to know for my audience that Ebrima Njie Fadera is the president and co-founder of the Sunlight Girls Education in the Gambia. So it's an NGO that he will tell you more on that. But just for records to tell you that he's the president and co-founder of Sunlight. Yes. You moving on.
Yeah.
You said you registered it.
Yeah, I registered. We registered in 2019. Sorry, 2020 January,
Okay.
and then I was able to have German partners.
Okay.
Yeah, they were here in February 2020.
Okay.
So this was an opportunity. They came here for a marriage ceremony. One of my colleagues, Musa, was getting married.
Okay.
So they came here and then we had a conversation. Isabel Kifa and hi, my greetings to you. See so
Oh,
much,
and they'll
after,
be watching.
yeah, they will be watching
Yeah.
because after I was talking to her that I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then after talking to her about the challenges girls face in the Gambia, she said, "Wow, this can be a very good initiative."
Okay.
And then she joined me to establish Sunlight. And then in March, she also registered the organization in German. So this is why Sunlight in Girls Education is registered both in the Gambia and also in
In
German.
Germany,
In
so
German,
it's
yeah.
registered in
So
both
in both
Europe and Africa.
yeah, Europe and Africa to make sure that in terms of our activities are fully funded, and then we are here to be as an implementing body. So basically our German partners are the one that raise fund and
Okay.
then do other stuffs, and then we in the Gambia are the implementing bodies as far as our activities is concerned. This all happens, it's a long story,
Okay.
but it all happens with a short period of time. It's like when two things are connected, it's always easy.
Okay.
So our hearts comes together. We establish our first initiative was 6 girls. We started with 6 girls
Okay.
in 2020. We have 2 girls in LRR, and then we have 4 girls in KMC. So this is how it started. We give them bags, school uniform, school shoe to set up. So Big Sam, fast forward, because by then I was so passionate. I want to make sure I do something for girls and young women, and I do everything possible with my team in the Gambia
Okay.
and also in German. Hannah, my grandma, Yulia, Sabrina, and the team. They are so much very very working with zero interest
Wow.
as far as girls education is concerned, to help the girls in the Gambia. They were here in 2020 to see how the project is moving. By then we moved from 6 girls to 44 girls. From 6 girls to
From
44
six
girls
girls
to
to 44
44
girls.
girls in 2021.
Okay.
In 2022 we moved to 57 girls.
Wow.
In 23 we moved to 67 girls. In 24 and 25 we have now 72 girls that we sponsor.
Wow.
This is another project for its own. Sunlight in Girls Education, it's having 4 components.
Okay.
We have the Soul Sisters project, we have the Women to Women God project, we have the educational project, and also we have advocacy initiative. So our Soul Sisters project, we want to make this as a circle.
Okay.
Okay, when we support girls education, we believe that supporting only girls education is not enough, because when girls come from school, they go to the garden or they go and sell something, child labor.
Okay.
So we thought it wise that, look, supporting these girls alone is not enough. What can we do? We have to protect the environment for them. So protecting the environment is like we need to get the mother to be busy in doing something. So now this will result to girls will have a better education. So it's like they substitute each other.
Okay.
Now we initiate Soul Sisters project and Women to Women Good Realing. If we realize that you are not good at numbers,
Okay.
we give you a go to rare.
Okay.
If you are good at numbers, we give you a microfinance. We support you with a small business
Okay.
that you can do to uplift your financial status.
Okay.
So now the girl is well protected.
Yeah.
And also we believe that, okay, but we also have another problems, that gender-based violence.
Mm-hmm.
But so what can we do if the mother is financially stable, but what about harmful practices that is within the society?
Mm-hmm.
So we also get into advocacy.
Okay.
So we sensitize the community about education, about gender-based violence, if female genital mutilation and circumcision, so that the girl can live freely in the society without any culture, without any harm, and she can grow to her most potential and to become future leaders in our community.
Wow, wow. And especially the GBV is what is, even from
Yeah.
the international level, the UN, especially the UNFPA advocate. So this is something that need very, very much attention, sensitization, and concentration. So what kind of advocacy or plans that you normally do in this circumstance? Or there are people that run to you, how about them? Or tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, our advocacy, it's interesting because we don't only focus on, sometimes they will say, okay, they are only focusing on FGM,
Yeah.
female genital
Yeah,
mutilation and
yeah.
circumcision, but our advocacy does not only limited to that. We go in to sensitize the communities about education. I
Okay.
remember our first sensitization in Kia Nema. This was in 2021. We
Mm-hmm.
sensitized the community about education, and then we see a very big shift after our that sensitization. We see how community members felt so bad. Those elderly women that were not into classroom, they
Okay.
felt so bad that had I known, I
Mm-hmm.
would have
Yeah,
have
get
this
some
opportunity,
education.
get
Yeah.
something. So from that, in 2020, results from our girls were very good, because we don't only sponsor girls. I will come to that later. We also monitor their progress.
Okay.
We have a strong monitoring system that every time we monitor our girls. So results figures never lie, but they can speak different language. So that has a great impact. And also we do nowadays, if a girl is growing to an adult age,
Yeah.
she experience a lot of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes these are things that girls will completely stop going to school, because when she's able to see her men inside the classroom, it's always a problem to her.
Okay.
So these are things that we also advocate, for girls to know their body, to have total control of their body. And also we also sensitize the community about the danger effects, early marriage,
Okay.
which is a very big problem in our society up to date. Teenage pregnancy, all these are an alarming factor, and then there is a serious need to action. Every time you move around community, especially rural areas,
Mm-hmm.
early marriage, teenage pregnancy. So we also double our efforts, in making sure that we sensitize the community about early marriage and teenage pregnancy, because our educational system in the Gambia, is below the equilibrium. So still now we need more sensitizations. I know government is doing so much by making sure they sensitize the community, and also other NGOs and international partners. They are really doing good, but still it's not enough.
It's not enough.
It's
So
not
we
enough.
have to all come
We have to
together.
all come together as one people and fight for one common goal. Yeah.
That is Ebrima Njie Fadera, the president and co-founder of Sign Light Girls Education. As the president and co-founder, what is your day-to-day work at the office? What is your work?
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Big Sam. To be honest, I am so much busy. Sometimes I close around 10 a.m.,
Yeah.
10 p.m. at night.
At night.
Yeah, because Big Sam, I have three jobs.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely, I have three jobs.
Okay.
I'm working in media,
Okay. Yes, I
so
know.
I am
They
working
know
as
you
a
as a journalist.
freelancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
working as a freelancer,
Yeah.
and also I am the country consultant and advisor for social project. It's
Oh.
it's also a very big project. They have three nursery schools in the Gambia,
Oh.
and
Okay.
also they are building one school in Senegal as well.
Yeah.
So I am the one.
That's why you are always in Senegal. Anytime we call you at the border. Huh?
So I am so much busy. And then for Sunlight, now we move Sunlight to a secretariat. We have a secretariat. Before, by then, we are operating like an organization,
Okay.
but now we move to an institution
Okay.
where we have staffs, and also we
Oh.
have programs that we put in.
Okay.
This is why we have a very big achievement recently. That is, we are now affiliated with Tango
Okay.
as an
Oh,
affiliate
yeah,
member,
yeah.
and then we are also
As an NGO
as an
family.
NGO family.
Okay.
Yeah, and then our document also, it's currently at the NGO affairs to have the NGO status. So
Okay.
it's like Sunlight is now moving from an organization to an NGO
NGO
status.
status.
And also, Big Sam, working with the German people, it's quite challenging
Okay.
because it this demands transparency, it demands accountability, and one beautiful thing is that you have to be realistic. Yeah, you have to be realistic in terms of communication, in terms of your activities, and then in terms of everything. And then you have to be responsible person.
Yeah.
So all these are things that, as a young person. But for me, I am so much grateful. I studied public administration at the University
Yeah.
of the Gambia, and then
Exactly.
University of the Gambia has contributed a lot
Okay. Yeah.
in making so that I am whom I am today, and
Today.
also Sunlight in Girls Education was able to drive to this milestone, because as a graduate in public admin, so it's like I'm transferring a theory
Yeah.
to a
To a
practical,
practical thing, and that helps.
and that help, that really
That's why
helps.
they
So
say education is a guiding
yeah, it's a
tool or a
guiding tool.
guiding line. Yeah.
Yeah. So today we are so proud that we are university products, and then
Yeah.
because of that, we are where we are today, and we are also contributing to the national development plan.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's very good. So your day-to-day work is very challenging. In
Yeah.
fact, on this program, I have to call in guys for weeks. Anytime, no, Nkotoma, be bodal to that's why you.
Yeah.
I mean, that was so hectic. But
Yeah.
in one word, how can you describe Sunlight Girls for me and my viewers?
Sunlight in Girls Education is a charitable organization in the Gambia that today it's having almost more than 72 sponsor girls. And Big Sam, one beautiful thing about Sunlight that for me I did not see this so far is that when we enroll a girl child, the girl stay with us until she finish her senior secondary school.
Oh,
Every year we provide 2 set of uniform, 2 bag, 2 shoes, books, both textbooks and exercise book, pencil, pen, calculator, set box. It's like all educational inclusive, and also we add a lunch, school lunch on top of
yeah.
it. This comes every year.
And this is from nursery to
This is from nursery to senior secondary.
senior
When we
secondary.
enroll you at nursery level, we go with you until you finish your senior
Senior
secondary school.
secondary. Wow.
We have girls that spend 5 years in our project now. But look, Big Sam, it's not also like when we are going with you, we carry you. No, we don't carry you. We carry each other.
Okay.
Because every time we monitor, we have a monitoring system. We have what we call timely monitor visit. Every time we monitor the progress of our girls, we have rules, sponsorship rules and regulations. Because before we enroll a girl child, first we have a recruitment form.
Okay.
That recruitment form, we recruit, we go and vet your recruitment if it is necessary, because we consider single parents.
Okay.
We don't only support whosoever. I know Gambia, we are all vulnerable, but we have the most vulnerable among ourselves.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
our focus is on single mothers. When we look at it, we understand, okay, you are good to go. Then we call your parent, then we go and have an agreement, sponsorship, a form.
Okay.
And also we have a data protection to protect your image
Okay.
and then your name.
Okay.
This is a data protection that we have. We make sure any sponsor girl, we make sure the parent sign this data protection,
Okay.
and also the sponsorship agreement form. So we also have our policy form that if a girl child fail 2 term, the girl will automatically lose her sponsorship
Oh.
if you fail 2 term,
Boy.
because we believe that the environment that we provide for our girls, under no circumstances that the girl performance should be below the equivalent.
Because you have everything that you need
And
to
then
take.
and then we also support them because we do advocacy, and then
Okay.
we also call them sometimes at the office if we realize that your performance is going down. We call your parent, we call you to have we call this 24 hours life map. This is also a metric that we use to analyze how our girls are spending their 24 hours.
Okay.
So when after having that 24 hours life metrics, we see, okay, this is you spending most of your time sleeping. We spend most of your time at school. If you are at school, what are you doing? So these are things that we look at, because we believe that if a girl is consistently going to school, her performance must improve
It have to.
under no circumstances.
Yeah.
So this,
With all the necessary
with
tools
all the necessary
available.
tools available.
Yeah.
So this help us to know our girls' weakness, and then to help them in order to strengthen their weakness. So far, we did not have any problem with performance because we believe our girls
That's
are
good.
really competing, and then
That's
they are
good.
really doing good. So meaning our donors are very happy because the only way girls can pay the donors is to produce good results
Okay.
because they cannot give them back their
No,
money.
no.
So the only way they can pay them is to complement the effort that they are doing is producing good results, scan the results, send it to them, and also write a letter to their sponsors, send it to them, so they can also have that transparency communication. Know that, oh,
Between.
I have a sponsor girl in the Gambia, this is the picture, this is the results, this is the house address, and this is the family.
Wow, quite amazing. This is before we go. This is the nucleus of my
Yeah,
program,
yeah,
exclusive interview, to change the narratives, etc.
yeah.
As the president and co-founder of Sign Light in Girls Education, what would be your most important message, either to the parents or to the general public or to girls in general? What will be your most important message, guys?
For me, I am so much grateful that we have a government that is doing its utmost best by making sure girls are protected in the community and also in the country at large. I believe it's high time we, the citizens, take ownership of whatever we are doing, especially the youth. I'm seeing a lot of hard work the youths in the Gambia now are doing.
Okay.
This is a compliment, and then this is so much moving us forward, and I really thank them so very much. I believe this is the way forward for us as young people, for us as a nation to move forward. It's young people has to come together to see how best we can drive, because every country, its power relies on the young age. So in order to move this country forward, it's we the young people need to come together to contribute our quota to the national development. We have a role to play. Everybody, we all have a role to play. And I believe with your little experience, you can also contribute to your social responsibility in the community. It can be anything.
Most definitely. I think
Yeah.
that's just wonderful. Just finally, before we go, what's the final word? We are done already.
To be honest, Big Sam, now my next focus is bridging the gap in sports,
Oh
gender
yeah.
gap in sports. Yeah, because as the commissioner of youth
Oh,
sport
congratulations
development,
again.
yes,
Yes, I
so
forgot this.
yes,
You're part of the women. I mean, football
commissioners.
commission. Yeah,
Yeah,
commissioners.
so
Yeah.
now my fight now, or my agenda, is bridging the gap in leadership. You go to committees, it's very sad, no female representative. Sports communities is still below the equilibrium. So my focus now it's on getting policies at the local, at the grassroots level, to see how best we can promote, because I'm sure girls are now into classroom,
Yeah.
but to create other avenues for them should be our target now. Now my focus is on bridging the gender gap in sports in the Gambia, and also to um, get a base when it comes to politics and sport administration, because Gambia, they are bit mixed up.
Okay.
You see politicians calling themselves sport administrators,
Yeah.
and then administrators calling themselves politicians. So there is a confusion.
Right.
So my
Yeah.
next policy, it's I'm working on that to see how best we can separate these things:
Yeah.
sports as an political aspect, and sports as an administration aspect. So with this, we can able to help our sports to have fair treatment in terms of issues, know that to reduce biases, and
Okay.
also to promote transparency and accountability in our operations. I believe with this we can able to move, because we have a lot to offer as far as our country and the community is concerned. And I thank you so very much,
Yeah.
Big Sam. And then I thank the Atlantic TV for honoring me with this invitation. This is an avenue where Sunlight and Atlantic also will partner to
Yeah.
see how best we can collaborate, because we have activities, and then we always
That'll be very
yeah,
well.
and then we always look for media attention. And then our summer project presentation, which will be our fifth annual presentation, will be on the 20th
Oh.
of this month at Governor's Office, where we distribute our materials to girls. So this is an open
Open
invitation.
invitation to so take care, Omar, and the group.
Yeah.
We are going to be there. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. Thank
I was Ebrima Njie Fadera, the president and the co-founder of Sign Light Girls in Education right there in the Gambia. And of course, I know it's been a very, very good program. You'll definitely love the program. We also, I mean, if you look around Atlantic, we have a lot of female in journalism right here too. Some are on attachment, some are right here. So I think we are part of that. Big thanks, Ayuf Badara Saja, Kaveraman, Kumba Aminata Mariam, and my one and only TV engineer. That's the one and only Matar Job. From me, Big Sam, the host of the exclusive interview. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with more episode of exclusive right here on Atlantic TV, the home of TV Revolution. On that note, thank you so much. Bye.